The mother of a 6-year-old boy who shot his teacher has been charged. A grand jury voting today to indict her. Her first-grade son shot 25-year-old Abby Werner in the hand and chest back in January. Deja Taylor now charged with felony child neglect and a misdemeanor count of recklessly leaving a firearm so as to endanger a child. Prosecutors also requesting a special grand jury to investigate the security issues at the school. So let's bring in trial attorney Alexandra Kazarian to break this all down for us. Alexandra, thank you so much for being with us. Let's put this into context for us. How rare is it for a parent to be charged for a crime committed by their child?
Yeah, it has to be a very, very specific situation for a parent to be charged. It has to be conduct that without that conduct, the crime couldn't have occurred. It doesn't necessarily mean that they knew that the child was about to commit a crime, which is the strange part about it, because generally, if you're an accessory to a crime, if you're in a conspiracy to commit a crime, you know what the other people are doing. There's an agreement. But here it is a very strange situation where a parent doesn't know that the child is going to commit a crime, but is charged in being involved, because without that negligent behavior, without leaving that gun unattended in a place where a child could get it, this crime never would have occurred.
Right.
And it was criminally negligent behavior. So there has to be an underlying criminal act in order for them to be held responsible, but that criminal act is that criminal negligence.
All right, so let's focus on that criminal negligence. This was a grand jury decision, so obviously you know that the jurors felt that there was enough evidence to conclude that she should be charged. But what is that threshold where this negligence, in this case from a parent, elevates to criminal negligence?
Well, it's whether a reasonable person in that situation would act in that way. In criminal negligence, you are doing something, or you're not taking your responsibility as a parent to heart to such an extreme that the child is in danger because of you, because of your actions. So you failing to put a gun away is omitting your responsibility as a parent to keep that child safe. And because of that, anything that happens because of that negligence is your fault, because the child, especially at 6 years old, can't be held responsible. We don't hold 5 and 6 year old children responsible, again, because they don't understand the concept of trial, of crimes, of being in a courtroom. So that adult has to take the place of the child who doesn't have that concept. And so if you do or don't do something so egregious that a child is in danger, then you are criminally liable.
So the child can't be charged for the crime in this instance, as you just said, because he is 6 years old. So, you know, we should note this parent is being charged with felony child neglect, a misdemeanor count of recklessly leaving this firearm that endangers a child. But you'll note, at least so far, there are no charges related to the actual shooting of the teacher. Does that surprise you?
No, because you can't transfer the intent of the shooting. So we have felony murder rules in a lot of jurisdictions where if you are intending to commit one crime, but then someone dies in the act of that crime, if it's an inherently dangerous crime, then the intent to commit the felony transfers and it becomes intent to commit a murder. If it's obvious, or it should be obvious, that this is an inherently dangerous felony and somebody could get injured or killed. Here, we can't really transfer the intent that the child may have had onto the mother, because even though it does seem like you could make that connection, and essentially that's what they're doing, they're making the connection between the negligence and the harm that occurred by charging the mother with the felony negligence. You can't say, if I leave my gun here, my 6-year-old is going to intend to murder somebody with it. That's a step too far. So that intent doesn't transfer.
All right. Alexandra explaining it all for us. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.